Hey guys, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? I wanted to pop on like I usually do. This is about my third day going live. How's everybody doing on this Saturday? It's such a beautiful day here in California today. I don't know where you're tuning in from. I'm sorry guys if that's really loud. There's an airplane going by and it sounds really close. Why is it kind of like I'm scared? Not scared, but I'm like leery of planes right now. So if I feel like they're too close or they're too loud, I'm like looking, but it went away. It's still in the air. Lord, I'm telling you, this plane situation is too much for me. So yeah, it is a beautiful Saturday. I really want to get out of the house today and do something fun. I don't know exactly what that is, even if it's like going to a park and throwing some meat on the grill. I just want to do something, you know, ever have that itch? It's been a long winter. It's still winter time, but the sun is starting to poke out. The days are getting longer and you just want to kind of just enjoy it and get like a little taste of what it's going to be like when the spring starts to roll in really good. I wanted to mention a couple of things today. I know that by now, if you follow me, you know my channel is primarily about metabolism, health, insulin resistance, and how to lose weight the proper way, and being mindful of what you eat and when you eat. And I know, oh, don't mind me, I'm sitting up here folding clothes. I know that with any big change, especially if you're not used to doing fasting or doing keto diet or anything like that, it's a change, right? And in the beginning, you feel motivated, you feel hopeful that it's going to work for you, that, hey, this sounds like something that I can do. And that's a great mentality to have. The thing that can trip you up sometimes is getting started. Once you get started and you're motivated, that's the great time, right? It's making you feel like you're motivated. You can do this, and you can. But sometimes self-doubt can creep in. And the last thing you want to do is let that self-doubt win. You don't want to get to a point where any negative thoughts will deter your progress or your motivation. Now, motivation can only last so long. At some point, it has to turn into discipline. And I've said this before in my videos, you know, that discipline is what's going to keep you going strong, even when you don't feel like cooking, if you don't feel like making your own meal, if you don't feel like going for that walk that you know you need to go and do. You do it because you know it's good for you. It's a part of your routine. It's something that you started and you want to see it through. You don't want to quit like you have with other things possibly in your life. You want to see it, seek it out and see what the end is going to be. And it's so important. Discipline really ends up being the real motivation. You have to decide that you're worth it, because you are. I know a lot of people say their why is their children, or their why is being there for someone else, for a parent, or for anybody other than themselves. And nothing's wrong with that, but remember, don't forget about you. You're doing this for you. You're doing this for your health. You're doing this for your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotional well-being. Excuse me. And you're worth it. If you weren't here, nobody would be able to benefit from you being there for them and for yourself. So you always have to put yourself at the forefront. And it's not being vain. It's not being selfish. it's being real. It's being loving to yourself. You have to ditch the all or nothing attitude as well. Sometimes we feel like, oh, if we stepped outside of the box and we messed up, or we just got started and we're doing intermittent fasting, I'll give you an example, and you're not in your eating window yet, and you totally forget that you're not supposed to be eating, and you eat. You don't have to throw the whole day away. Just pick up where you left off. Darn it, I messed up. Oh well, not a big deal. And jump back in and get to it. You don't have to throw the whole day away. I was a queen of doing stuff like that. If I was supposed to be following something and I wasn't used to it yet, it wasn't in my routine yet, right? I would say, oh, forget it, and go to Carl's Jr. and get a big meal and just say, I messed up, I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. It turns into the following week, if it turns into anything at all. And, you know, you don't have to do that. All isn't lost when you mess up. And you can't feel like that, because you'll never get started. You'll never see what your results can be if you don't stick with something. So, you know, you want to give yourself a fair shot. You deserve it. You deserve to give yourself a fair shot in anything that you do in life, especially when you're doing eating change, right? Something that affects not only your health, but it affects, you know, everyone around you. You know, they're looking at you, they're watching you, they're trying to see. It's like you're the affiliate. You're an affiliate of doing something for yourself. And if it's working for you, 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to want to join you. And that's a great, wonderful thing, especially if they really need to. You are the example. You know, if you want to break generational curses in your family when it comes to diet and nutrition, you can do that. And that is actually looking out for your family, looking out for someone else, and at the same time looking out for yourself. So this is so much bigger than just, you know, losing a few pounds, or, you know, doing something outside the box just to test it out and see if it'll help you. This is a life change. This is something that affects not only yourself, but your family and friends. And it prolongs your life. That alone is a reason to give it a shot. That alone is a reason to give it your all. Even on the days you don't feel like it. Even on the days you feel like, you know, you're just not up for it. And if you're anything like me, you just feel like, I deserve this. At this point in my life, you're going to get to a point where you just feel like you deserve to discipline yourself enough to change your life, change your body, change your insides, change your, you know, possibilities of developing chronic illnesses because of insulin. Too much insulin in your body. You know, you deserve to have a prolonged life. You know, one of the things that motivates me is thinking about how much I want to do still. I have so many things that I want to do. I want to be physically fit and able to go on jet skis and go on a trip somewhere and do fun things that, you know, I've never been able to do. I don't just want to be sitting in a hotel and watching TV in a hotel. I want to get out. I want to, you know, do water activities and not feel like I'm going to hurt myself, or my joints or my bones is going to crack and break. You know, I want to be able to enjoy my life to the fullest extent, and I deserve that. And at some point you have to just really tell yourself, I deserve all the things that I really want for my life. You have to tell yourself that, and you have to believe it with all of your heart. That is what's going to get you through the tough days. That is what's going to get you through those humps where you feel like, why am I doing this? This is not for me. Those are going to turn into motivation. I can do this. Look at this. What I did yesterday. That was awesome. I went for a walk, came home. I made my dinner. These sound like very, you know, normal things that people do. And a lot of people have to do those things. But a lot of people don't do those things, and to them that's a big accomplishment. And you can look at it like that and not feel any type of way. And don't compare yourself to anyone else. Your journey is your own. Your milestones are your milestones. Don't look at other people and say, oh, I'm not doing that much. Look at so-and-so, they did more than me. It's not about them, it's about you. And that's the beauty of doing your own thing and really following through and focusing on yourself. Sure, you can look at other people for motivation. Look at me, look at your, siblings. You can look at people that you may follow on social media. But at the end of the day, don't use that as your all to that, what am I looking for? Don't use that as your guide to your own life. Okay, it's not. You can look at it for motivation. You can look at it to encourage them too. Everybody has their own struggles, and a lot of the people that you watch, including myself, we all have struggles. We all have things that we have to deal with. So it's good to keep that in mind, that your journey is your journey. Whether you stumble and fall, you get right back up and keep it pushing. And don't feel like you're a failure or you failed. You're human. And if you didn't have fails, you'll never know what it feels like to win after a fail. And that is the best feeling, because you know that all your hard work, all your perseveration, all of your, your trials really, really added up for that win. And it makes it all the more special. So I really like talking about this in lives because, a lot of times while we're on our journey, we just need that pick-me-up. I know I do, and I still do, and I love it because, we're here to support each other. This is a community of people working together to better themselves, to better their life. And what better opportunity than in a live? So I think I really want to keep this going. I really want to keep having these talks, and I just hope that it inspires you to stay the course in anything that you do, especially for the purpose of this channel, your intermittent fasting and eating low carb and whole foods, single ingredient foods, making that more of your focus, and not beating yourself up when you have something outside the box if you're following your new diet 90% of the time. So, and also, I would love to hear from you guys. Like I said before, you could jump on. If you don't jump on the live, you can jump in the live later. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great day today. Get outside. It's so nice. I don't know where you're watching from, but I know in California right now, I'm in the Central Valley. The sun is out. People are walking. I see people walking by. And I love going for walks. That's a whole nother subject we could talk about. But get out. Get you some vitamin D, and try to enjoy your day. Have a great weekend. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Like I said, I will be going live pretty much every day to chit chat with you guys, and my goal is to get out a video, upload a video maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of each week. So yeah, so I can't wait to talk to you guys some more. Like I said, keep that mindset going, positivity, a good mindset. Work every day to turn it into discipline, and you will succeed in everything that you do. All right? Okay, I'll see y'all later. Take care.